Alrighty. Here we are. Yet again. Number 61. This week, Russell Westbrook got a victory over the Golden State Warriors. These were his comments.
How we going? We not going. Okay.
No. Let me start this off.
Okay.
A why not mentality, right? Let's go. We said we was gonna open the beers first. It's Hoops and Brews. A why not mentality, right? And actually, let's switch up. Let's switch up the flow. I want to talk about OKC to start this off because I'm angry now.
Why are you angry?
Because I was just thinking. No. I'm angry because I was just thinking about Twitter after the Thunder beat the Warriors. All the Thunder fans were, see, we told you guys, we're serious. We're contenders. We can beat this team. Russ is different. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, everybody, calm down. KD and Clay were trash. Draymond in that game. KD, I don't want to hear that hurt bullshit. Get out of here. If it was the finals, he would be in there playing, so I don't want to hear that shit. You're not hurt unless it's the playoffs and you potentially wouldn't be playing. Lil Zeke was hurt last year. I don't want to hear about Kevin Durant's sore foot, especially on this team.
Okay.
KD, trash. Draymond, foul trouble, trash. Clay, trash. Steph, really good when he was in the game, but foul trouble. For some reason, Steph Curry can't stay out of foul trouble. But Russell Westbrook said we had a why not mentality. Then, turn around, you play the Pistons.
And you lose.
I mean,
for me...
Let's take this shot real quick. It's Hoops and Brews. And then you can go ahead. Like water.
I mean, for me, starting off, I didn't think they were going to beat the Warriors. I didn't think that.
I don't think either of us picked that they will beat the Warriors in that game.
So, when they came out and they won, I didn't want to go too crazy because I was like, okay. Actually, I tweeted before the game, they'll either get ramshacked or this will be a moment in which they come together that could possibly springboard them for the rest of the season. But that game was also a very highly emotional game. You have Russ, KD. I also feel like KD let Russ get him out of his game a little bit. Like, you don't usually see KD arguing with people like that on the court.
KD called Russ a pussy. He said, he said in the softest way I've ever seen in a fight.
Yeah, like that's
pussy.
Yeah, like that's completely uncharacteristic of KD. Like, you never see KD get rattled like, well, I don't want to say rattled, but get emotional like that on the court to where he's arguing with somebody like that.
How can I just ask a question? How do you make a vulgar term sound so soft? I mean, or look so soft when it's being said? Yeah,
so like, I feel like they just it was a highly emotional game, and they let the emotions get the best of them, and Golden State happened to lose, and the Thunder happened to run away with it. But also the Thunder did defend. They looked like the way that you would assume they could possibly play all year, with Russ still being aggressive, but also still getting people involved, and with the swarming defense that they sometimes play in that game. But I really want to see how they came out Friday. Because
against a good
Pistons team, this ain't like you playing the Suns. This is actually a very tough 2-game stretch, but that game is the trap game because obviously Golden State, Detroit, but Detroit's still a pretty good team. I'm like, if they can come out against Detroit and do the same things in which they're doing tonight, did they play on the road? No, they were at home too.
Yeah, they were at home.
At home.
Yeah.
So if you can come out,
they had a back-to-back
at home. If you can come out at home and do the exact same things you did, get you a 15-point victory. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll be excited. Maybe I really start to. Okay, you turned the corner with that Golden State game. Kind of how I remember when LeBron went to the Heat and they were kind of until they beat Cleveland, and then they instantly, it was like, okay, they're back. They're back.
Cleveland was awful that year. So
big win. But still, that was a game in which they all came together. It's highly emotional. It's like that. This can be we come together after this win type of game. And they came out in Detroit, and I think they were up, 15 going into half? They blew a 10-point deficit.
Yes, that's like the 8th time this season that the Thunder have blown like a 10-point deficit in the last quarter or the second half, something like that.
That's just
don't quote me on that, but I think I saw it on Twitter.
That's troublesome. And then also with Russ taking being 0 for 4, all of the threes weren't bad. I'll say about 2 of them were bad. The last shot, I don't know why you take a 3 in that situation. You were down 1.
He was not only that, when they were down, I believe 5 at that point in time. Well, no, they were down 97-93. I think Russ took a 3 where he threw the ball up and tried to get a foul.
He tried to get a foul.
Didn't get it. Steven Adams came back, and then rather than like taking his time,
he was open though. He was open. He was wide open.
No, he was wide open. But rather than him taking his time and measuring himself and pulling up for the 3, he just literally grabbed the ball and just shot it like a catch and shoot. It was like 1 minute and 40-something seconds left in the game. What the fuck are you doing? That's why I said Russ is a bonehead, and I don't believe in this team because Russ is a fucking bonehead. As good as he can look against the Warriors, he can equally look as bad at the end of the game versus a team like the Pistons. That's why I don't believe in them. Paul George did not take a shot in the last 4 minutes of the game. Why?
I mean, at some point you gotta go get the ball.
No.
You gotta go get the ball.
Why is he not taking the shot?
You gotta go get the ball.
But this is Russ, also Billy Donovan, also the same thing with Scott Brooks. This is the problem with Russell Westbrook. He cannot be coached because if that was anybody else coaching him, that was fucking Pop. If that was fucking Kawhi that did something like that, but do you know how much Pop would have fucking pulled Kawhi on the sidelines and reamed him in front of everybody? What the fuck are you doing? We need 2 points, not 3. You don't do that shit. Nobody gets in Russ's face and says, you don't do that shit. That's why he is who he is. He's a bonehead. He's dead ass a bonehead.
Okay.
It don't make no sense. You a bonehead.
Oh, okay.